October 15th, 2012. This is the note that my wife slipped me at breakfast that morning. This is how I found out that we were going to be having a baby. We waited a few weeks to tell anyone that we were pregnant just to make sure everything was going right. And then we finally announced to Rachel's parents, my wife, that we were going to be having a baby. And they were very excited. 16 weeks after finding out we were pregnant, we had another ultrasound, and this would be the ultrasound that would tell us whether we were having a boy or a girl. From our ultrasound, we found out for sure that we would be having a baby boy, and we went straight to our grandparents' houses to let them know the gender of our baby. My wife was the most beautiful mother-to-be that I think there ever was, and she did such a wonderful job doing everything to get ready for the baby and taking care of herself and the baby. It was just, all I can say is that she was amazing throughout the entire process, and now is the best mom ever. At our last appointment before our baby boy was due to be born, 3 weeks before his official due date, my wife went into the doctor to have an exam, and it turns out her blood pressure had been spiking and it had been up a little bit, so the decision was made to go ahead and induce her about 3 weeks early. This is the shot of the sunset over DuPont Hospital, the last sunset that I would see as I went into the hospital before I would be a father. This is the photo of the first time mom and baby get to see each other face to face just after 10:44 p.m. on the night of Monday, June 10th. The very first photo taken of our brand new baby boy and all of his hair, taken immediately after he was born. This is me holding Henrik's hand, or more of Henrik holding my hand for the very first time in the warming tray as the nurses were cleaning him up immediately after being born. This was definitely love at first sight. After Henry was all cleaned up and all bundled up, Grandma Linda was the first person to hold our new baby, and something led me to believe that he may have an alter ego. Nervous new parents kept a very close eye on Henry after he was born. Obviously he was born a little bit early, which worried us. Being brand new parents was very worrying. He was also a bit jaundiced and a little rashy, as you can see in these pictures, but this one in particular is one of my very favorites. For the first 2 days we were in the hospital, Mom and Dad never left baby's side, and we hardly ever even left our room itself. And we got, getting to know Henry better and better. We learned that he was pretty feisty right off the bat. Henry also has a soft academic side. Here you can see him pondering the ways of the world that he just entered into. Storm clouds were gathering over DuPont as I was leaving the hospital for the first time since Henry had been born on the evening of Wednesday, the 12th of June. After returning to the hospital on Wednesday night, during the storm we were taking photos of the baby on the night of Wednesday, the 12th of June. And this was the first photo that we took and then modified using a filter app. And then this is the first one that was posted to family members and friends for them to be able to see online. This shot of Henrik's feet were taken similarly to the prior photo, and they show the smart wool socks, but they were the first present from Dad before Henry was born, and these are what he was going to be wearing home also. We finally got Henry home and into his own crib very late on Wednesday the 12th of June, or really early on the 13th of June. the next day. You may notice a recurring theme here. We were very happy to finally have our new baby boy home, our bundle of joy that we seemingly have found under the rainbow. This is the photo story of the birth and homecoming of my son, Henrik Beecher Stevens, also known as Henry, born on June 10th, 2013, and coming home late on Wednesday, June 12th, 2013.